Hello, Tenthers. We are continuing to discuss on the agriculture of India, rather the agriculture in India. And today we'll be discussing about another cash crop, the jute, which is actually very commonly and popularly known as the golden fiber. Before we proceed, I have an appeal, a request to all of you. Please by now become serious about your studies, because last year the assessment was done on the basis of the internal assessment, whereas this year the internal assessment is almost zero from now. Hence, it is good that you get yourself prepared and ready for your board exams. That will be perhaps carrying more weightage, because we are not yet sure what is going to happen. Hence, 6 months, 5 months, 2 months. So you must be ready for your board exam. So if you have got any queries, please ask your question in the comment box. Concentrate on studies rather than taking the technology or how we are delivering the process. Now we shall proceed with our studies. Today's discussion is on jute, the cash crop. Is a very important cash crop and is the second important fiber crop of India after cotton. Because of its cheapness, softness, strength, length, and luster, the shining color, it is known as the golden fiber. I repeat, why is jute called the golden fiber? Because of its cheapness, is not so costly, softness, strength, length, and luster, it is known as the golden fiber. Remember, India is the second largest producer of jute after Bangladesh. After Bangladesh. It is also known as the brown paper of wholesale trade. Why is it called the brown paper of wholesale trade? Because it is used for packing many commodities. So for packing purpose, it is used for packing purpose. So that's why it is also known as the brown paper of wholesale trade. So jute has already got two unique names. One is called the golden fiber and the second one is the brown paper of wholesale trade. Here in the pic you can see how the jute is actually harvested. After the jute is ready, it is one by one manually harvested. Then after that you can see that some of the bunches are the jutes are kept together as a bunch and they put in water. So we will proceed with the further discussion how the whole things go about. Let us discuss about the climatic conditions required for the jute cultivation. Temperature. The temperature is normally between 24 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. Remember, jute grows very well in a hot and humid regions. The rainfall, and the rainfall also should be quite high. It may vary from 170 centimeter to 200 centimeter. It also needs very high relative humidity ranging from 80% to 90%. And as you have seen in the pic, lots of stagnant water is also the basic requirement for the jute to cultivate. Soil, it grows very well in light sandy and clayey soil. However, the Indo-Gangetic alluvial soil is the most suitable soil for jute to grow. The flood plains, river deltas which have rich alluvial soil are the ideal regions for jute to grow. The methods of cultivation in terms of showing, harvesting, and the processing. Okay, so sowing, it is sown between month of March and June. Sowing can be done either by drilling or by broadcasting methods. Harvesting is done in the month of July or between month of July and September, whereas processing, that means after harvesting the whole, what is called jute, removing the jute from the jute stock, etc., after the cutting of the jute, it is tied in bunches and kept submerged into water for 2 to 3 weeks for retting. Now obviously retting, so what is retting? Now this is retting. What is retting? Retting is associated with jute. It is a microbiological process that loosens the outer bark that helps to remove the fiber from the stalk, the main stem of the jute plant. After retting, the bark is peeled off from the plant and the fiber is removed to be collected. This fiber, this fiber is actually known as the jute. So jute is the fiber which is taken out from the stalk with a process called retting. We have discussed about the retting. Now here you can see in the pic the actual retting. The jute is harvested. They are tied in bunches, and these bunches now will be with a weight put together so that that can be submerged in water. And as you see, the already something is already done. Can you see this part? In this part, jute, after the rating, the fiber is already separated, and you can see the stalks are all kept here. That means these which are already still now raw, they'll be after rating, the fiber will be separated from the stalk and the fiber will be all kept separately. Now jute grows very well in West Bengal. So now we have to discuss why jute grows well in Bengal, or why Bengal is the leading jute producer state of India. Reasons: West Bengal has the hot and humid climate. Most of the time the humidity is very high. At this time, if you go to West Bengal, you will know that weather is very sultry, hot and humid. And this is the right time. This is the right time for the jute to sow and cultivate. The delta regions of Ganga, Brahmaputra has rich alluvial soil. West Bengal falls under this delta region. So West Bengal has got delta alluvial soil. So another very important reason why West Bengal is the leading jute producer state of India. Plenty of fresh soft water is available for retting. You have just seen retting is done in fresh water. And being a densely populated region, West Bengal has the facility to supply very cheap and abundant labor, because jute cultivation or the whole processing of jute from the stalk, retting, separating the fiber, etc., needs lots of manual work. It is entire manual work. Okay, so these to which lots of labors are needed, which is abundantly available in West Bengal. We should remember, Bengal is not the only state that produces jute. There are other areas also. So these are the areas of production of jute in India. The main jute growing areas of India are the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta, and the main states are West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, and Odisha. Now, we have already said that jute is known as the golden fiber, and some of the reasons, one reason is that its ample uses. Now, what are the uses of jute? Well, it is used as the packing for bales of tea, cotton, gunny bags, sacks, rope, carpets, etc. Nowadays, it has become a very popular and the fashionable shopping bags or big shoppers given by malls are made out of jute. So the demand for jute has increased against no to plastic. Very fine jute is used for making imitation silk as well as many decorative pieces. And you can also already see I've given you just a few just 2-3 pics, okay, about the uses of jute. Here you can see, here you can see the jute is used as carpet. Here the big shoppers are in the fashionable bag, okay, and this is a normal sack in which many call materials or goods are packed. So with this we come to the end of today's discussion about jute. Wish you all the best, children. Stay home, stay safe, stay well, but study also well. Please ask your queries, put your comments in the comment box. We'll try all our best to answer your question. All the best.